want to start the year strong, there are 3 simple upgrades to your wardrobe that change everything without buying any new clothes. Rick Rollins is here to help us out. How you doing? Happy New Year.
Doing well. Happy New Year to you, too.
You are always looking dapper.
Well, thank you. I came to see you, too.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so, this time of year, people want to, look at their closet and they want to make some changes. So how can we do that?
Well, I always say that the best place to start shopping is in your closet, because they're those things that you bought that you really didn't think about.
Right.
That you bought it on a whim, or it was a great deal.
Right.
But just because it's a great deal doesn't mean it's a great fit.
Absolutely.
You see what I did there?
Yes,
so
it has
in
to
terms,
fit right.
Yeah, exactly. So, one of the things is looking and seeing what you're wearing, what you're not wearing. Those things that you know that they really don't do anything for you, because one of the things that I think the biggest mistake that most men make is that they will listen to somebody who thinks that they look good in everything.
Yeah. And they might not. Yeah.
Exactly. It's just even like with fit, for a person who may be a little bit bigger, a slim suit isn't going to do you a whole lot of justice.
Okay.
And so therefore we need to be mindful of that.
Right.
And so sometimes it's better to have someone that you can trust.
Yeah.
That would be me.
That'd be Rick.
And you can, and we'll help you with that.
Okay, so you said color. You brought a rack because you said introducing color is a great way to.
Yeah, one of the things that if you have been the person who I have a client, he wears black suits all the time. Right. And I said to him, if you're going to do that, then you need more than one.
Right, so bring in some color.
Right, and so bring in some color. And so, but even with the black suit, because he wears it so much, one of the biggest mistakes he made was to take it to the cleaners every single week.
Oh,
you do not, that, but also it will break down the fabric.
Oh, okay. So
and so there are times that you can do over maintenance on your clothes. Okay. But like I said, it is about bringing color. Okay. Just trying one thing. You don't have to go and get rid of everything, but it's trying several different things.
And I love these colors. Okay, you brought some models to help us out. Let's bring out the first one.
Okay, come on, Kirsten.
All right, this is Christian here.
Okay.
What's he got on?
Okay, so we went royal blue because normally it would be navy blue.
Right, but I love the royal blue.
But we wanted to do something different. We didn't put a tie on him because his job may not dictate that.
Right.
Also, being able to read the room is important, because sometimes we can overdo it and sometimes we can underdo it. I think this is a great median. It's still comfortable. And one of the things that, with Christian, because he works out, fitting him often, because there's sometimes proportion, just because it looks good, it doesn't always fit properly.
Okay.
And so it's about taking those things like making sure, let me hold your arm for a second, making sure the sleeve is right, because you want the sleeve to hit right at this bone.
Okay. Good
and so therefore you're there. You want a little bit of.
And you want to see that undershirt.
You don't want to see it hitting here.
Too much.
You want it to hit right about there. Okay. Those are key. Just those little things say that I cared about the way I looked when I showed up.
Yeah,
so,
okay, who do you have next?
Come on. Okay, thank you, Christian. Bye.
Okay, we got someone new here. Who did you bring with you
today? This is Raphael. Raphael is new.
Okay.
Once again, introducing color, something that you normally would not do, but finding something that really works for you.
And not your traditional khaki. It has a little pattern in it too.
Exactly. There's just a little gradation into it, or stratiation into it, and so it gives it, it gives it a little bit more pop. One of the things that I love about Raphael, we met one day when I was at a meeting, and as I left, I'm always recruiting new models, but watching on his Instagram, he's a classic dresser. And so therefore, he's not doing trend. He's always doing things that are very classic, and they make a statement.
Yeah, and I love that tie.
Yeah, the tie worked, and then the vest, and they're doing the 3-piece suit. You can also then get rid of the vest and do it as a 2-piece suit, and even do it with a turtleneck or something like that, and even turn this into a sport coat with a pair of black pants.
Versatility.
So then again, it's about upgrading to the next level.
Yes.
I see another guest over there looking, going, am I doing this right?
Yeah.
You are. You're good.
You're good.
Okay,
right,
but thank you, Raphael.
One more. I want to get to your last model before we run out of time.
So, everybody needs a tuxedo.
Yeah.
And you can always do a good classic tuxedo, but this may be better for fall and for galas. There are going to be some afternoon weddings, so one of the things, if you will.
Oh, I love the white jacket. So it's the same tuxedo
The
bottom.
same tuxedo
so you just
bottom,
put on
exactly.
a white jacket.
You
Oh.
take this and hold on just
Yeah.
a second. Oops.
Here, I can hold that
okay,
for you.
I got it. Okay. And there we go.
Ooh, look at that.
Bond. James
Bond.
you know,
Oh, and he
you-
looks just like it.
But
Maybe-
again, it's a double-breasted tuxedo. It's got pick stitching. It's about finding those
Beautiful.
things that you really want for this season.
Okay.
And making sure that it's seasonal. Sometimes it's just rotating for the season.
Yeah. Can you wear a white tux jacket to a wedding? I know, like
Yeah.
women.
Well,
rappers
there are
wear
a lot
white.
of people now that are saying that they want the guests to wear white,
Yes.
and they're wearing black. But if it's an outdoor wedding, this is perfect
Yeah.
for that outdoor wedding or an afternoon wedding as opposed to an after 5 wedding.
Yeah, especially here in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rick, if we want to get in touch with you, how can we do that?
Just go on my socials and you can find me at Ricardo's Menswear, and there I'll be.
Okay, there you
You
are. Thank
gentlemen
you so
look
much.
wonderful.
Did they look amazing?
They look so good.
Okay,